But anyway, hey, hello. Anyway, I know that if you are watching this video, you probably already have ugly locks, and I feel really bad for you because my locks, baby. Let's get a 360 right quick. Okay, whatever this is, fucking half view. Let me stop playing with y'all. Before I even hop into this, there is no such thing as ugly locks. Okay, maybe there is. Look, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you think your locks are what the fuck is an ox? If you think your locks are ugly, it's probably because you're ugly. You probably are ugly, and that's okay. You need to go to therapy. But for people who want to learn how to not have ugly locks, my number one rule to literally everyone who starts their locks, because I personally do retwist locks. Okay, I try to retwist locks. People pay me, whatever. My number one rule would be do not dye your locks. I'm probably the only person that's gonna tell you that. What I'm saying really is to not bleach your hair, because that is so dumb. I can say that because I bleach my hair. I know how stupid it is. Why bleach your hair? You can get lock extensions or not bleach your hair. It's nothing wrong with black hair, right? Bleaching your hair is like I think that's a form of self-harm. When you bleach your hair, you're actively just stripping your hair. It's like, you know, it's like sticking your middle finger up at your hair. It ruins your hair. I wish I never bleached it. I bleached my hair because I knew it wasn't permanent. Don't bleach your hair if you want permanent locks, because they're not gonna be permanent. Or at least they're not gonna be cute. We want cute, permanent locks. I bleached my hair because I don't want cute permanent locks. I wanted some blonde, Playboy Cardi, Young Thug locks. Like, bye. Yeah, so don't bleach your hair because you don't want to be ugly. So the next thing, when you get your locks, you need to sleep with a scarf on. Nothing that I'm telling you to do, I did. That's how I know you should do it. They don't tell you to sleep with a scarf on for no reason. They tell you to sleep with a scarf on mainly because, well, I don't really know why, but I would tell you to sleep with a scarf on so that you won't get lint in your hair. Locks and lint are like Batman and Joker. You feel me? They're gonna clash. Someone's gonna die. More than half the time, it's gonna be your locks succumbing. Batman as lint, Joker as your lock. So when you don't sleep with a scarf on and you don't protect your hair is really vulnerable to lint. Your hair is just collecting and collecting. Your locks are gonna just collect. Once lint starts building up in your locks, it is super duper hard to get the lint out of your hair. It starts like intertwining with the lock. It's matted into your lock. I'm about to show you guys an example. I've been looking for a lock for so long. Why is this so hard right now? I found a small piece of an example. So this lint in my hair, and I have a lot more than just this. This is lint, that's lint, and that's lint. So sleep with a scarf on. It's good to sleep with a scarf on when you just got a retwist. If you want to keep your locks neat, there's a trick to this too. Having a scarf over your locks constantly is not allowing your hair to just breathe. And this leads me into my next tip or whatever. Let your hair breathe. If you are constantly getting your locks braided, twisted, styled, having a scarf over it, you fucking that shit up. Your shit finna be bogus. You finna be bogus. You need to stop. As far as constantly styling your hair will thin your locks out. So you don't want skinny little, you don't want this. You want as much, you feel me? You want, I don't know what you want, but you want it. You don't want your locks to start thinning. You don't want them to be like, for example, little as hell. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Me personally, I wish that I started my locks bigger, like with bigger twists, because I started my locks with 2-strand twists. It's not even really my fault. It's really the stylist fault who started my locks. I told her that I wanted medium locks. She asked me what size, small, medium, large. Bitch, I said medium. Why is my hair looking like this? This ain't medium. People be asking me if I have sister locks. These is not sister locks, sister. They're not. So for any idiot wondering, they're not sister locks. So I told her that I wanted medium locks, and they was a medium. I didn't really know that because I was dumb. Like, I thought that my shit was gonna get bigger and thicker, but as you can see, my hair is still little and skinny. Make sure you know what size locks you want and let your hair breathe. once you get your locks. Prepare yourself because it's not fun, it's not nothing. When you have a scarf over your head constantly, your hair's gonna be flat and like stuck to your fucking head, and you're just gonna look weird. You don't want to be ugly. You already in the quote unquote ugly phase. I'm just trying to help you reduce that. So anyway, my next thing is to make sure that, what are we making sure? You know, what the fuck was I talking about? Okay, I'll be right back. So this is really for people who is gonna be washing their own locks, retwisting their own locks. So when you are about to do that, make sure you wash your hair. Wash your hair with whatever the fuck you want to wash it with, whatever soap, whatever conditioner, whatever. But this is where my advice comes in. Do not leave soap in your hair. This is not no regular hair, baby. You have locks. Your hair is going to absorb everything that you put in it. Okay, it's not coming out. So when you put soap in your hair, you got to get it out your hair. Okay, like you have to rinse your hair as much as you can. Make sure that you have all that soap out, because soap will dry your hair out if it's just left in there. So you need to make sure that when you wash your hair, you wash that shit out. Thoroughly wash your hair. This ain't your natural hair no more. This is different. Okay, you finna be dealing with these forever, so you gotta wash your hair really, 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 really super good. Wash your dreads. Don't only wash your scalp, because you have dreads now that have dirt in them. You know, get your little detox. Do whatever you gotta do to make sure your hair is clean and soap free. All right, so let's move on. Also, a little warning, you do not have to constantly spray your hair with water. I know a lot of people are gonna tell you to keep spraying your hair, make sure your hair is moisturized. Okay, I cannot speak for everybody, but you don't need to constantly spray water on your hair. Like, what the fuck? Just, it's hair. Like, are you spraying water on your fucking, like, I don't know. You don't need to do that, okay? Like, just let your locks be. This is going back to what I said about let them breathe. Stop dick riding. Anyway, for my people with 4C hair like me, gang. People with 4C hair, I have very bad news. Once you start short locks, your hair is finna be stiff as fuck. Like, ugh. It's so funny. I can laugh now because but your hair, it don't move. If you think that your 4C little afro, whatever fuck you be having going on, stiff now, it's gonna be stiff when you get your locks. I'm not talking no, like, I have 4C hair, so I'm gonna make as much fun of 4C hair as I want to, because 4C hair used to make me cry. Now I'm gonna just laugh about it. I don't have to really deal with, like, you know, yeah, 4C hair is pretty. It ain't gonna move. Just gotta love it as it is. You cannot change it, so just embrace it. Once you first get your locks with 4C hair, your hair is gonna be so stiff. Like, I remember I used to wake up with my starter locks. They would just stick up. They were just defying gravity, just defying me, defying everyone around them. They were just rebellious. My locks were rebellious. I was losing it. I would constantly spray water in my hair because I just wanted my hair to just look like how it looks now. I was literally walking around looking like a troll. My hair was just like, I used to wear a bonnet like all the time. I could not stand my hair. It was so frustrating. I don't remember like ever wanting to comb my starter locks out because I kind of like them. Like, when I started my locks, they was like right here. My hair has grown a lot. They have been a lifesaver. I don't have to do nothing with them. I just wake up and get the fuck out. You have to be patient. If you started your hair with braids or like 2-strand twists, the pattern doesn't really go away till probably 10 months, 11 months. And it depends on who you are. People with thicker hair, our hair locks like easy as fuck. It is really pretty on 4C hair. I never seen anyone who didn't look right with their locks, unless, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I am who I am. I am who I am. So let's rewind. Don't dye your hair, sleep with a scarf, let your hair breathe. Hair's gonna be stiff. Don't constantly spray fucking water on your hair, and don't dick ride. Don't constantly check and see if your hair has grown. Like, bro, like, you just need to chill. This can go for anything. Just chill out. It's just hair. If you're stressing over anything, you're gonna ruin your life. Let's not ruin our lives. If you want any more tips, don't ask me because I don't care. I'm not a loctician. You should just go for it. There's no such thing as ugly locks unless you're already ugly. I'm sorry. There's no such thing as ugly locks unless you think your hair is ugly. So if you think your hair is ugly, then it's ugly. I'm fucking tired. Bye.